aggressively addressing the climate crisis, understanding that mental health is health, prioritizing building homes over highways, investing in people, especially frontline healthcare and education workers, protecting the nature that protects us, investing in our systems of care.
Hey everyone, my name is Patrick Gilson from Narcity, Canada. We're giving every leader the chance to respond to the same questions heading into the Ontario 2022 election, so you can know exactly what the key points are for each party. Here's our one-on-one interview with Mike Schreiner, the leader of the Green Party, and what they had to say. All right, so when it comes to housing, what is your party planning on doing to make it more affordable and accessible for Ontarians?
We believe at this point, we need to have a transparent bidding process. We've also proposed bringing in mandatory home inspections at the seller's expense, because so many first-time homebuyers are waiving inspections now because the market is so red hot, and that potentially puts them in a position where there may be unanticipated repairs that could be very expensive for them. We also have to better protect renters, and that's why we're proposing province-wide rent control and vacancy control. So, you can't be rent evicted from your home and then have the rent increase substantially for the next person coming in.
What are your party's plans for minimum wage? Are there any other plans that will put money directly back into the pockets of Ontarians?
So we're proposing a $1 a year increase in the minimum wage to create a province-wide floor, and then doing a top-up living wage in higher cost parts of the province. We're also very aggressively addressing poverty. So we're calling for doubling of the social assistance rates to at least bring people with disabilities up to the low income cutoff level. We know that poverty costs Ontario $33 billion a year. And so we think this is an important investment.
I would also like to know about the Green Party's policy on reversing the cuts that were made to OSAP.
Not only reinstating those cuts, but shifting that OSAP from being loans to grants. So young people are not graduating from college and university with a crushing debt. We're also proposing making substantial investments in the post-secondary colleges and universities so they're able to provide the high quality education Ontario's universities have become known for. And finally, we recognize there are huge opportunities in the new climate economy for workers, but we have a labor shortage, particularly in the trades. And so we're proposing to provide 60,000 free tuition spaces for people to enter the trades.
When it comes to COVID-19, what policies is your party planning on implementing to keep the province safe moving forward?
Cases started spiking in the spring of 2021 because the premier did not follow the advice of the scientists. And never again in Ontario should small businesses be closed while big box stores are left open. The pandemic also revealed deep cracks in the foundation of our systems of care in Ontario, which is why the Ontario Greens are proposing reinvestment in our healthcare and education systems in particular. And then finally, I think another lesson is that the Chief Medical Officer of Health should be an independent officer of the legislature, reporting to the legislature. So hopefully we build public confidence that that's not a politically motivated appointment.
So when it comes to climate change, what is the main focus for your party?
I just don't understand why the other parties don't understand the urgency or the scale of the challenge we face, and the fact that if we have aggressive climate action, we can also make Ontario the global leader in the new climate economy, creating new and better jobs for people. So we have a plan to electrify transportation or be able for the average person to afford an electric vehicle. We have an aggressive plan to provide grants up to $20,000 for people to retrofit their home to help them save money by saving energy and lower climate pollution at the same time.
What is your party planning on doing to provide better healthcare in Ontario? Are you planning on expanding OHIP to include other services?
It is vitally important that we invest in healthcare capacity in Ontario. We have a plan to hire 33,000 nurses, which are the backbone of our healthcare system, and remove Doug Ford's legislation that caps their wages so they can negotiate fair wages. We will permanently increase the minimum wage for personal support workers and other vital frontline healthcare workers. We'll expand the number of family health teams and nurse practitioner-led clinics in the province, especially to take pressure off of our hospitals. We're the first party who put forward a standalone plan to address the mental health crisis, to be able to expand services available through OHIP. So that way you can be able to access affordable, comprehensive mental health and addictions care when you need it.
What is your party doing to help improve transit?
To invest in more intercity bus connections. I mean, it's 2022, and here in Guelph, where I live, I still can't get a direct bus to Kitchener-Waterloo or Cambridge, Hamilton, an express bus to Toronto. It makes absolutely no sense. We would bring back the Ontario Northlander because we absolutely need to improve train service to the north, and to help municipalities ensure a high reliability of service at an affordable price, we would upload 50% of transit operating costs for the province to make that contribution.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
And hey, before we finish, let's just hope the Leafs can win a playoff series for us, eh?
Oh my God, it would be amazing, man. If it was, it would be a good way to come out of the pandemic, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much, man. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, bye for now.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our Narcity channel to see more content just like this.